A family digs for answers, trying to figure out what really happened to their father's gravesite.
This is my dad. This is his bag.
Tonight, we share what they found.
Was it miscommunication, a mistake, or typical wear and tear?
A local family is digging for answers about what happened to their father's remains at a Clinton Township cemetery. Investigative reporter Karen Drew told us she would follow this story, and that's what she did. But Karen, I don't think anybody expected this ending.
Oh no, Kim and Devin, there are so many tears and really gasps when this started to develop. Now it started with some secret photos. They were sent to the family showing what happened to their father's gravesite. An explanation they didn't buy, and then a judge's order and a camera crew arriving at Resurrection Cemetery to find out the truth.
It's a sight no family would ever want to experience. Digging up your father's grave so you can find out the truth. To understand why Arthur Trottier's family is doing this, we have to go back to February of 2021. That's when the family knew there was something fishy going on. They visited Arthur's grave at Resurrection Cemetery in Clinton Township and noticed unearthed ground where it shouldn't be.
Well, they told me that they were doing a burial next to my dad and that they noticed that my dad's vault was compromised. But he said, out of the goodness of my heart, we decided to replace your dad's vault.
The story didn't make sense to Terry Jowett, Arthur's daughter. Then these secret photos were sent to the family to warn them about what really happened to Arthur's grave. The cemetery was unwilling to talk to us on camera, instead issuing this statement, reading in part, "As part of our responsibility to care for the final resting places for our families, there are times when maintenance is needed. We can't comment on the specifics of the maintenance associated with this ongoing legal matter, but what we can say is the legal complaint consists of extensive inaccuracies." And that brings us here. Cameras rolling as the family, with a judge's order, comes back to the Resurrection Cemetery. They want to know if their father's casket and remains were treated with respect, or were those photos right?
This is my dad. This is his bag. This is gracious and with dignity.
The family's fears were true.
Are you kidding me? Oh my God.
Someone did just pile trash and chunks of concrete on their father's remains.
Oh goodness, it was horrific. I just want my parents laid the proper way, with dignity and grace, the way they originally were laid 30 years ago. And that's not the case today.
We were all hopeful that we wouldn't see that when the vault was lifted, and there was a small glimmer that possibly Dad was resting like they said he was, and peacefully, but it's unfortunate that the nightmare continues, and it was just debris and pieces of casket that they reburied and tried to cover up.
Now the family tells me they will be reburying their father and their mother tomorrow at Resurrection, this time in a crypt. Other family members have been buried there, so they don't want to change the location. Now, I did reach out to Resurrection Cemetery, who released a new statement that read, in part, "We found exactly what we expected to find, a casket that had been deteriorated by water over decades, which our crew then placed in a new vault after performing emergent maintenance." You can read their full statement on our website. It's just heartbreaking for the family.
Well, and you've talked to a number of heartbroken families now with these kinds of stories. This one is different a little bit because they come at this from a different perspective.
They do.
Experience.
They're in the funeral business, so they know what it should look like. They also know what permits should be pulled if certain things are done. So there just were a lot of red flags. And the fact someone sent them these photos clearly showed if they wouldn't have gotten those, they wouldn't have known. Right. Cemetery stands by it. They say that's just normal wear and tear. That was just the casket collapsing. So we'll stay on top of it, and we are thinking about the family tomorrow as they rebury their mom and dad.
Yeah. Okay.